Hey guys, good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's Daryl here. It is 4:30 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. As you guys can see, I'm just fresh out of the shower, but I wanted to talk to you guys. There's a story I've been researching for the last 2 hours since I first woke up, and it's a great story. It's about the coal miners, the coal industry here in America, and a change of heart. Um, Okay, back when Trump was campaigning, I remember this specifically. I remember sitting there with my girlfriend at the time, and Trump was talking about clean coal. And my girlfriend at the time was a Trump supporter, and she asked what clean coal was, and I told her, there's no such thing. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Um, and he swore these were his favorite dupes, as I call them. And I don't mean that with any disrespect. Coal miners are some of the hardest working, good Americans in this country. But the fact is, the time of coal has passed. It's a finite resource. There's only so much coal in the earth. There's only so much oil. There's only so much gas. It will run out. Um, and with these resources, we're much more at the mercy of the energy corporations that control them than we are with renewable energy that we can take into our own hands, like solar. But anyway, getting back to the coal miners, I did not expect to see this. Okay, Brandon Denison, I believe his name is. He's the executive spokesman, executive officer for the Coalfield Development Association. Them and 84 other coal industry groups, from Kentuckians for the Commonwealth, Voices of Appalachia, the Navajo Nation. 84 of these groups came together and put out a financial planning platform, a financial transition platform. And what they're basically saying is they realize between COVID-19 and with climate change and everything, and that a lot of mines have been shut down permanently. They've realized that the time of coal is over, and this is what they're asking. They're asking to be the first, since they powered the nation through a century back in the 1800s, that they would like to be the first considered for renewable energy programs. They went on to talk about social programs for these areas, and I was truly amazed. It's I have nothing, like I said, I have nothing against coal miners, but I'm interested to see on what Donald Trump talks about this. Like I said, because I think that his support of the coal industry got him a lot of votes in swing states, in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Virginia, Ohio, Wyoming. I don't understand how. I think that the coal industry, a lot of these coal miners, in their heart, they knew that unfortunately, they've been generations of coal mine. They've been coal miners for generations, but I think in their heart they realized that, just like with the passing of the invention of automobiles, you know, horse-drawn carriages were no longer needed, and this is the way. I think coal miners knew in their heart that the time of coal was passing. I think they supported Donald Trump just a last-ditch effort. I think a lot of them believed that he somehow could bring it back. They didn't want to see this tradition go away, and I can understand that. But I'm totally amazed at this new economic transition platform they've put out, asking the federal government for grants and help, and to be considered for the first in changing over these projects, in cleaning out the coal fields, working towards renewable energy. I'm truly amazed, and I'm very interested to see what Donald Trump is going to say about this as he loses. I'm sure a lot of the coal miners will probably still support Trump. I don't know. I don't know if they will or not. But it's an interesting turn of events, and I'm glad to see. I'm glad to see this this move into the 21st century from the coal industry. Like I said, I have nothing. There's nothing against the coal industry, but it's time. And Donald Trump, with his ridiculous, ignorant assertions that windmills cause cancer, or one of the worst things that I can't believe. It's one of these things that I cannot believe it when I hear him say it. But when he would say that when there's no wind or when it gets dark, that these people won't be able to watch their football games, they'll lose power, which just shows either just he's intentionally misleading people, or he just has a total misunderstanding of how wind and solar power work. To say that when the wind dies down or when night comes, the solar power goes away is just it's beyond ridiculous. I mean, seriously, there's elementary school kids that understand how this stuff works now better than that. But anyway, it's a good story. I'm glad to hear it. Coal miners moving into the 21st century, talking about changing over and wanting to be the first in changing over their states and the coal fields into renewable energy programs. Great story. All right. You guys have a good Tuesday.